They call me B. I'm working for Hennessy. I'm a brand ambassador.
How did Hennessy find you as the brand ambassador? Why?
Well, we have to look apart and also know what Hennessy is about. It's one of the best cognac in the world. I didn't think he was going to do this.
Do you drink Hennessy?
I do occasionally.
What's so great about Hennessy?
It's good because you can mix it as cocktails instead of just drinking it straight. So we have a couple of cocktails for you to taste tonight. So you can mix it, and you don't have to drink it straight.
What is the key ingredient in being a brand ambassador? How you have to be influential, you have to be good looking, you have to be confident. What are the
You have to be a people's person. You have to be a representative for the brands, well spoken, and just very enthusiastic about everything that you do.
What is your Instagram?
Oh my God. My Instagram is Bianirys, which is my full name. So that's Bianirys.
Thank you.
These are bottles.
Can I have a picture here? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Can you put a flash?
Yes. They look so
Good.
Let me go through first. All right, one more. Eyes right here, ladies. Mouth closed.
Flying the first time that we're not going. Okay? So you're going to stop where I'm going to stand. Okay?
May I ask what's your name? What is your name?
My name is Angie.
Angie, what kind of fashion brand you got?
We have a Diego Cortez NYC. We
Uh,
are two designers, me and Diego.
can you talk about philosophy of the brand? What's the style? Are you wearing your brand?
Yeah, we did. We showed the collection yesterday in New York Fashion Week, New York. We show.
Which venue?
What? Sorry.
At which venue? Where?
It was close to Bowery. It was a church. It was really, really, really nice place. We show our beautiful collection. I'm from Milano and Diego from Sicily. We did a collection about Sicily, about manufacture, Italian manufacture, because we really, really believe in made in Italy.
Made in Italy has a stamina. People think that it's all because it's Sicily. It's all about mafia. It's all about strong women. But there are so many other designers who don't have that heritage as like a mafia style. It's Italian designers. You can tell. Oh, it's really Italian. It's the colors. It's a free spirit. Talk about what's the mission. What is the style of your collection? What's it about?
Our style, okay. We inspired our woman. It's an elegant and strong woman at the same time. So we really, really, I told you, believe in made in Italy. So our
How many people show up to see a show?
many people.
10
There
people,
was
million
busy. What?
10 people, a million people.
No, it was. I don't have idea. 300 people.
What kind of media you got? Like what kind of press? Which magazine?
Yeah, we have a lot of magazines from Sicily, from Italy, from America, American 24, and Today America, Metro.
Did you reach out to the magazine's publication so they publish the pictures and publish the articles about the collection?
Yeah, they did. And we also have the Instagram page, Diego Cortez Official. So if you want to follow us,
Thank you so much. What is the Instagram page?
Diego Cortez Official.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys. Bye.
Как тебя зовут?
Ангелина. Ангелина.
Ангелина, как давно ты моделируешь? Как давно ты моделируешь?
Ну, уже несколько лет. Несколько лет.
А почему тебе нравится быть моделью?
Мне нравится, потому что я встречаю много раз. Ну, мне нравится, потому что я встречаю много интересных людей, много новых людей, артистичных людей, талантливых людей. И это мое хобби.
Где ты работаешь?
Я работаю моделью full-time.
Ничего.
Да, да.
Очень здорово. Скажи мне, пожалуйста, каких дизайнеров ты смотрела вот, на этой неделе моды? Кто тебе понравился больше всех?
Мне понравился дизайнер Кин Ки, это корейский дизайнер, Men's Fashion, очень интересные цветовые сочетания. Мне очень нравится простой стиль, что можно сочетать с аксессуарами. Это мое, да.
А кем ты хочешь стать после того, как вот ты модель? Может быть, TV-анкером или spokesperson, или что дальше про тебя? Что ты будешь делать? Дизайнером?
Я думаю, что я останусь в beauty-industry. Я думаю, что моя работа будет связана с красотой, с фэшн, с дизайном, возможно, что-то из бьюти. Я пока не решила.
А какой у тебя Инстаграм?
Иман Анджелина.
Спасибо. Hennessy.
Oh, yes.
And may I ask, what is your name? Come closer so you can see yourself.
Hi, guys. My name's Farron, and I work for Hennessy Moet.
And can you talk about Hennessy, like brand ambassador? Why do you sponsor this one? How does it work? What's the idea?
So what I love about Hennessy VSOP is that they're very active in the Latin community. And of course, Hennessy is all about luxury. And our brand just really emphasizes, you know, style and passion. And we have a legacy. So the Hennessy VSOP, which stands for Very Superior Old and Pale, very delicious. Actually, I hate to say it, one of my favorite cognacs to drink. And I'm excited that we're here for Fashion Week. So.
How do you select your models? You have beautiful models today. What was the process for you?
they are very beautiful. I mean, that's all it takes, really. But they do represent our brand very well. They are very elegant, and they're very.
They have to be very, very well spoken. They have to be people, like very down to earth and realistic. What are the ingredients you look when you choose girls to be brand ambassadors?
We call it je ne sais quoi, their own look, their own feel, it's how they present their statue. That's what makes it. But they embody what Hennessy is.
What do you think Hennessy gets out of it, of sponsoring events like today, Fashion Week? What Hennessy gets out of it?
It's just more of a presence. We want to, like I said, give back to the community. We want to be more. We want to be in the streets. We want to be visual. We want to be present. So that's why we're here.
May I ask, do you have the Instagram account?
I do. My Instagram is Miss Farren, MISSFARENW.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for interviewing. Nice talking to you.
What is your name?
Mariah Buku. Camila Sangüesa.
You're a model, and what do you do?
I'm a photographer. I'm a fashion photographer and a wedding photographer, yes.
What is the key in being a photographer, especially for the weddings? Since I see you actually in the Fashion Week, but those things related.
Well, coming to the Fashion Week, actually, I think it's good for record people in movements, because when I shoot weddings, that is what I try to achieve. I'm more like a documentary style without people posing. And I also think that models do look great in camera, so it's very easy to capture them. And I don't like to be more than one day without shooting constantly, yes.
Why do you model?
I am model and journalist too. This is a good opportunity for everything. You can show your work and your business really, because here you found different countries together for design for Latin America. Really, it's a good place for you new network place.
What is the difference modeling for regular fashion show and the Hispanic fashion show?
Bueno, en español o en inglés, lo que es una buena oportunidad para los diseñadores latinoamericanos, ya que Nueva York es la plaza de la moda y la capital de la moda, y si quieren potenciar su cultura, su tendencia de que salga de Latinoamérica a Nueva York hacia el mundo, es the new door for show everything in the world.
Which designers are you going to model today?
Today just for one, tomorrow for three.
Which one?
I don't know the names, all names, but I working for different shows. Every day I have different show. Yesterday.
So far, what was your favorite designer that this Fashion Week?
This Fashion Week, I love Agatha. Agatha for me is...
Agatha. Yes, because she's Agatha Ruiz de la Prada. Yes, she's my compatriot. She's from Spain, same as me. So I think that she's the one that you can distinguish the most, right? Because her designs are so colorful, and you can see that it's her without even looking at the tag or the name of the design. So she really stands out, always for on top of every single designer, whether it is the Latin Fashion Week or any other Fashion Week. Yes.
Guys, if you'd like to hire a model, here's one. If you'd like a wedding photographer, here's another one. What is your Instagram?
Mariah Buku Photography.
C.A. Sangüesa G.
Thank you.
She gotta go back inside for the few miles.
May I ask, what is your name?
My name is Natalie Tillet. I come from Chile. I'm modeling, I'm a journalist, and I travel especially to FDLA, to the Fashion Week. I'm so happy to be here, and it's an honor to be modeling to Agatha Ruiz de la Prada, a very famous and talented designer from Spain.
Which design are you wearing today? You look very fashionable.
Oh, thank you very much. This is Michael Kors, but today I will be modeling with Agatha Ruiz de la Prada y Manuel Tiscanero. It's a Mexican designer. It's great, very sexy clothes, very elegant clothes with a lot of glam. I'm very happy to be here.
This Fashion Week, you probably saw many fashion shows. Which one is so far the best one that you like?
I think to be in New York in Fashion Week is great, because the energy of New York is different, and New York is a place that born the fashion. It's one of the most important cities in the world related to fashion. It's Paris, Londres, it's Milan, and of course New York.
Who is the most famous designer in Chile? I'm sure Chile can be like going up in the ranks, and they have Fashion Week Chile. It could be, you know, like New York and Milan. Like, which are designers are famous in Chile?
We have very good designers in Chile. I love the clothes from Claudio Mancilla, Israel Camus, Bernardo Santander. They are great. I love very elegant clothes, and hopefully to see them here soon, because they have a lot of beautiful designers and beautiful clothes. Will be great to see next time one of the Chilean designers in the Fashion Week.
Can you talk a little bit about your career? What do you do? What do you want to do?
I work in Chile in a TV show. I'm a journalist. I love the show business. Talk about the shows, theater, musicians, artists, actors, actors. That's great for me. And of course, modeling with, I love to be related with arts, fashion, artists. That's what I love.
What would be a great question, very unusual question about fashion, about art? What would you ask? Like, not the regular stuff, like how do you do, blah, 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 blah. What would be an amazing question as a journalist?
I think an amazing question, or something that most of the time you don't talk, is about the creation, the process of the creation. That's very good to know how every designer create her clothes, because they have different tips, different ways. Sometimes a designer go in front of a computer and create something with different music, different flavors, with a glass of wine, different ways to do it. This is a good way.
As a model, you also a creator in some way. How do you create your work? How do you create your looks? As a model, do you pose in front of a mirror? Do you practice, like record a video? How do you craft your art as a model?
Both. I do videos. I pose, of course, in front of the mirror. With the experience, you know what is better for you, how you look better, and it's very important to be related with the designer, because we have to represent the sense of the designer. That's the most important. Agatha represents the colors, happiness, and you have to show that in the catwalk. Manuel Tiscanero is more a little dark, elegant, and you have to show that in the catwalk too.
How do you prepare? Do you think like, oh, gee, I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna be like? How do you get in the character as an actress, like as the person? How do you put yourself when you go on the runway and you are the design, you are the look?
I think the most important is to know about the designer, because if you know him or her, you know what.
Do you meditate? Do you close your eyes and like breathe? Like do like breathing exercise? How do you prepare?
I prepare myself with the makeup, with the clothes, doing exercise, poses, and studying about the designers to represent really what they want to show in the Fashion Week.
What is your Instagram?
My Instagram is @NatiChilet. My name is Natalie. You have to, I will spell it, NatyChilet. See you in my Instagram, and hope to all the best, and you hope to enjoy the Fashion Week.
Guys, hire this model. She's from Chile and she's pretty good. See her on the runway. Mask, what is your name? Come closer. Can you see yourself?
Yeah, my name is Crystalline.
Why did you come to the Fashion Week?
I'm a fashion blogger yeah, a correspondent for fashion magazine Hola Venezuela.
You're from Venezuela?
Yeah, I'm from Venezuela.
But do you live here?
No, I just came for the New York Fashion Week.
Do you think the problems that Venezuela has political could be solved through the fashion. Fashion is in America, in Venezuela, everywhere. If it's beautiful art, maybe it can help to solve the political problems that Venezuela has.
We should be. I think the problem in Venezuela is it's like a government, and I don't think the art stay involved on all these problems, because the culture is art, is culture, and I think it's global.
Beatles believe love is everything. Love and art and beauty can unite people. People can find a common ground. Maybe when they see look at beautiful women and see life is beautiful and people dress well, maybe they can solve the problems. Do you think political problems could be solved through the happiness?
Yeah. With help the all countries in the world, I think we fix this.
What is your blog is about?
My blog is about fashion, about the history of the clothes or the color. I am graphic designer too for my profession, and I study all about the psychology of fashion, of psychology of colors, and that is.
May I ask, what is your Instagram?
My Instagram is @Chrysulin. It's like my name.
Thank you so much. Wait, may I ask, what is your name?
Pierre Dulanto.
You are the house videographer today. What is the key to being such an important assignment today? There are so many people filming, and you have the biggest video of the day.
Okay, because my company worked with FDLA since 6 years ago. I not only do the videos, I produce the shows with Albania. Albania is my partner, my business partner, but I also do all the videos. When you see any videos in the YouTube, on the social media, or in TV, I film that video and I edit that video.
You're very fashionable. Which design are you wearing today?
This is my design because my mother was a designer. I work in fashion since I have 8 years old. I'm working in fashion 20 years. I decide where I like to wear.
Where are you from?
I'm from Peru, but I travel around the world because when you work in fashion, you have to travel around the world.
What is your Instagram?
My Instagram, Pierre Dulanto, PIERREDULANTO, Pierre Dulanto in all the social media.
Pierre, what is the key to get the light right at the fashion show? I don't see many lights. I don't think this is the right setup. Why don't you guys put the proper lights?
Because many shows have sometimes a lot of light, but we are now in New York. New York, we try to transmit that this is a lifestyle. When you walk in the street, you don't have light. You want to see the clothes, how is in the city. So we don't need light. The light is from the space, and the people are going to see the real clothes.
The photographers, the videographers, I see they fight for the space. They moving and doing stuff what they want. You don't have the organization like, oh, this is the house. This is like a you sit here. You sit like maybe next time you might have more control over this, so it will be more organized and everybody get a good spot.
I'm a journalist and I work in many shows in the world, Latin Grammy, billboards. This is common because the journalists, I'm a journalist. We are difficult. We fight forever. This is, I think that many people here is how do you say in English, un éxito. Many people, many lawyers, many people, many cameras. It's fine, but the problem is you that you want to fight.
Okay. Okay. Did I ask you about your Instagram?
Yes. My Instagram, Pierre Dulanto, follow me.
Guys, follow this guy. Look at his videos. Look at his show. It's okay. It's good.
It's okay?
Yes.
Okay.
May I ask, what is your name?
Hi, my name is Charisse Mills, pop opera singer, and I'm here to support my beautiful friend, Albania Rosario.
Albania is an amazing designer. And you are very fashionable. Which designer are you wearing today?
Thank you. I'm wearing Jessica Angel's collections out of California.
This is the Fashion Week. I'm sure you saw quite a few shows. Which one so far is your favorite?
You know, I love the indie designers, the designers that come from all around the world just starting up. So I support all the smaller designers.
Small or large designer is a designer. Like so, if you like them, you support them. What do you do as a singer to pick the best dress for the performance? It's a big challenge.
It is very big. Thank God I have amazing stylists that help me. But I love anything fabulous, shiny, as you can see, and that stands out.
Can you talk a little bit about your performances as a singer? I film often at YouTube Space in Google in Chelsea Market, and I film at Brick Art Media Center, quite a few music videos. When we film opera and serious music, it's required quiet space, it's required proper lighting, it's required like really professional studio. What do you look as the performer in the space and the team that the end result becomes amazing?
Well, it's all about having really good acoustics and breathing control to prepare for a good performance. Depending on the venue, you know, I sometimes don't even like to use microphones because you get to hear the raw voice without any issues with frequencies, you name it. Intimate performances are better in my point of view because I get to really feel the energy from my audience.
This YouTube Space is specifically built for top, performers. Google is quite a wealthy company, and the Brick Art Media also is a part of New York City, so they are quite great studios. Please, if you haven't been in those places, I would be honored to invite you, and maybe we can record something amazing.
Would love that.
What is your Instagram?
Charisse Mills, CHARISSEMILLS.
Listen to that girl. I think she's amazing.
Oh, thank you.
May I ask, what is your name?
Eileen Simpson.
Elise, what do you do?
I'm a journalist.
What do you write about?
So I write about fashion with an emphasis on newcoming artists and vanguardist kind of fashion.
Which magazines are you publishing with?
So right now I have my own site called Hairlessly, and we're doing really well. And now it's a full-fledged fashion, beauty, style site.
So that's the only thing that you do. That's that's your life. You don't have a day job.
Yes. No, I'm a photographer and I work in fashion. That's what I do.
You probably saw quite a few fashion shows this season. Which one is your favorite?
Ooh, I would have to say Praval Gurung is one of my favorite ever. I mean, he does such a great job from his design to his aesthetic to the setting up of the show. The production of the show is another level. I absolutely love him.
Amazing. May I ask, what is your Instagram?
At Eileen Stimson.
Guys, pay attention to this girl. Maybe she will have good pictures for you. Can I ask, what is your name?
My name is Maria.
My name is Tanya.
Looks at you that you're makeup ladies. How was the production today?
It was pretty busy, pretty good. It went well.
What did you do, hair or makeup?
We did makeup. We are part of Clarissa Beauty Cosmetics Academy. So
you look very fashionable. Who did your makeup for you?
Myself.
Yeah, myself. Yeah.
Wow. Have you seen any fashion shows this season? There is a fashion week right now.
I have not. This would be my first one. Instagram? Yes, I do.
Which one is your favorite designer?
I would say something like Dior.
I'll say like Michael Kors. I like Michael Kors.
Today, which designer did you do makeup? Which one you think would be the coolest designer?
We actually did the three of them. The three designers, yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about the look?
We did something like natural, very natural makeup. A little bit of shimmer with like a matte lip or a gloss lip, I should say.
So it's same makeup for all three designers?
Same makeup, but then for some designers we darken up the look or change the lip color, and that's pretty much it.
May I ask, what is your Instagram?
Beauty by Tanya.
Glam by Maria.
Thank you so much. Guys, if you want to hire probably makeup artists, look at their work later today. Maybe those girls are the right. Do you do wedding makeup?
Yes, all locations.
Wedding makeup is included. May I ask, what is your name?
My name is Mark Schwartz.
Brooke Diolia.
I see you in the first row as a VIP at the fashion show. What do you do?
I'm a firefighter.
I actually a fashion designer and I'm the director of the Fashion Institute of South Florida. So one of my students won a competition last November and she's going to be showcasing her collection today after Agatha. Her name is Anna Lauren, so that's the reason that we are here, to support her and to make her through this dream.
You look very fashionable today. Which designer are you wearing today?
This is one of my dresses. I made this myself.
Whoa! That's a great job. I have seen a fashion show with the firefighters. We had a show in the Hamptons, and when we had water like sprinkle on models, so it was 3D, the water in front of the models and behind the models, and everybody was wet. It was very interesting to see the garments kind of partially like first dry and then eventually get wet. Do you think it's a noble cause when the firefighters come together with the fashion folks and create such an amazing art?
I think it's always a noble cause to for people to acknowledge what we do as firefighters. But I tell you, fighting a fire in real life is no fashion show.
I think there are not that many professions when you give your life for a stranger and at the quick of a note. So most of the firefighters that I personally know are very kind and happy folks. Like police guys, they're kind of looking for the bad guy always. But firefighters, whenever I walk with my son or my daughter, they always wave. They're always very humane. But I think fashion is still firefighters. You have the look very distinct. You can tell that this is a fireman with all their helmets. And do you think it's a particular fashion also?
I never thought it to be fashionable, but I guess you could be looked at it that way.
A few years ago, I filmed the fashion calendar when the girls pose as the firefighters. So I think firefighters have not changed their fashion for so many years. Do you think it's time to kind of update or maybe a look to make more futuristic look?
I don't think so. Our gear and what we wear is designed to keep us protected. But I tell you, sometimes it's not.
Whatever worked 40 years ago might be today could be a better gear.
Technology has advanced since 40 years ago. But I can tell you one thing. It's not so much fashionable what firefighters are wearing, but what they're not wearing when they're posing in the calendars.
Okay.
That seems to be a hit with the public, you know.
May I ask, what is your Instagram?
It's at the Fashion Institute of South Florida.
Thank you so much, guys. Firefighters, very noble profession, and firefighters who marry the fashion designers, even probably more noble. Let's take a look at this Instagram. Thank you. May I ask, what is your name?
Ada Plasencia.
Where are you from?
I'm from Mexico.
What do you do?
I work freelance, different things.
You look very fashionable. Which designers are you wearing today?
I'm basically wearing a little bit of vintage stuff. No designers specifically. Yeah.
You obviously came to the Fashion Week, and I see the VIP wristband on you. Like, do you love fashion?
I do. I love fashion. Why? Because it's a way of expression, and you can just be yourself any time of the year, and you just make the best of it.
May I ask, what is your Instagram?
My Instagram is @couture_.
So you do couture? Yeah, are you a designer?
Maybe someday.
Cool. This Fashion Week, which designer is your favorite so far?
So far, Carolina Herrera was one of my tops, and I think maybe.
Which designer did you come to see today?
Today, I'm not completely sure of the name, but I got invited to the party by someone else. So.
Thank you. Wait. Ask, what is your name?
My name is Melissa.
Melissa, what are you doing here at the Fashion Week?
I'm here to support my cousin, Anna Loren Pamintuan. She's representing House of Loren, featuring her fashion premiere for 2019. So I'm here to support her. I'm from Vegas. My cousin's from Miami, and she got finalized. Oh, she's finalized from her fashion school to be premiered here at the special Fashion Week for New York today.
May I ask, what do you do?
I actually work for Dolce & Gabbana. I work for Dolce & Gabbana in Las Vegas.
What do you do for them?
I'm a style consultant.
That's amazing. Have you seen any fashion shows this Fashion Week?
I quite haven't because I just flew in from Las Vegas last night.
But on the Instagram, have you seen anything on YouTube?
I have. I actually was so busy helping my cousin. I have not quite yet, but I will this week. Definitely, I'm very.
Which is your favorite designer?
Including Dolce & Gabbana, Vivienne Westwood is one of my favorites, as well as Karl Lagerfeld.
May I ask, what is your? May I ask, what is your Instagram?
_ Melly Mel. That's my Instagram.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Ask, what is your name?
My name is Jessica.
Jessica, you look very fashionable and you have a wonderful camera. Do you like fashion?
I love fashion. It's okay.
Which designers are you wearing today?
So I'm actually wearing, I just put it up from my closet. I'm not exactly sure. I got some Juicy Couture, got some ASOS, and I'm not really sure what this one is.
So they can see you. What are you going to do today? Are you going to be a photographer?
Yes, I am a blogger, and so I'm covering designers around the world and checking out.
Is that a full-time job or it's something you do on the side?
It's a full-time job. Yes.
Why did you choose this fashion show over something else that's happening in the city at the same time?
As a Latina, it was important that my culture was represented when I was writing for myself and the other Latinas who come to me for that information.
That's an amazing answer. May I ask, which designer did you like the most so far this Fashion Week?
I actually really liked Kong Tree. Yeah.
You go to Spring Studios?
I did, yes.
Mike, what settings do you put on your camera when you film the runway? What's the speed? What are your choices?
I'm usually shooting at like a 400 shutter speed, 2.8 to 3.5 aperture, and then like a 500 to 640 ISO.
Seems like you know your settings. That's wonderful. May I ask, what is your Instagram?
It's My Curly Adventures. So
what is your blog is about?
It's all about traveling and fashion coming together.
Traveling is an experience. Going to a restaurant, eating food is an experience. Coming to a fashion show is an experience. What do you get out of those experiences when you travel, when you go to see a fashion show?
No matter where you come from, wherever you go, there's always something new. I'm from Texas, and even just traveling within Texas, it's a completely different culture. But coming to New York is like a whole nother country. And then seeing the different... Same country, but it's completely different. Yeah. And then coming to these fashion shows and seeing the inspirations from other countries, especially being here, we've got Chile, we've got St. Croix, we've got the Philippines. You really have so much in that inspiration all coming into one place. It's really amazing.
Guys, let's check out this photographer. Hopefully she has great work. And let's take a look. Thank you. May I ask you, what is your name?
My name is Paloma.
Carissa.
Did you do makeup today or hair?
We did makeup.
Yes.
Where did you study for makeup?
I started in Mexico, actually. I was born here. I grew up in Mexico. I got here, I decided to move here 4 years ago. So basically, I moved and I started by myself working as a freelance. And I decided to create my company, and now I'm here working in
You've probably seen some pictures or maybe even seen some shows in the Fashion Week. Which one is your favorite designer this Fashion Week so far?
From this fashion show, I think Agatha.
From this week.
Well, the top one I love is Jeremy Scott, but I love also Agatha Ruiz de la Prada. She's my favorite. Agatha.
Me too, me too. Agatha is the best because I'm from Spain. I love it, I love it.
What is in trend this Fashion Week for the makeup? What do you think is the biggest trend this season?
Well, we saw a lot of the top designers using a lot of shine, like a lot of Swarovskis or, you know, the minimal look. Either the minimal look or a lot of shine. I think those are the biggest trends right now.
May I ask, what is your Instagram?
My Instagram is Clarissa Reyes Beauty, so everybody can follow me there.
Yes. My Paloma Barba. Follow me, please.
Thank you so much. Wait. May I ask, what is your name?
Domingo Zapata.
Maria Chatilo.
I see you in the first row. Why did you come to see a fashion show?
Well, I'm friends with Agatha, and Maria is model for Agatha many times.
Yeah, many times before.
So we're here for our friend.
You look very fashionable. Which designers are you wearing today?
Oh, I'm not wearing anything too special.
Well, Valentino.
Still look good.
But thank you so much.
Valentino.
What about you?
That's the Deacon Voltaire. This is Sandro. Valentino.
Which designers? You've probably seen quite a few fashion shows this Fashion Week. Which one is your favorite so far?
Well, I only went to see the one Maria was modeling at today, which is...
Yeah, we went to see, I was working for Naim Cam every season, so we loved it, right?
Yeah.
How was it?
It was amazing. It was amazing, yeah.
May I ask, what do you do?
I'm a painter. I'm an artist. I'm an artist.
You?
No. I'm a model.
Model?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
May I ask, what is your Instagram?
Domingo Zapata.
Thank you.
Felipe, no sé por qué está haciendo eso. Felipe, ¿estás disparando flash? Flash. El flash.
Yeah.